we go.
Hey guys, welcome to a new reading vlog. This is the start of the Biannual Bibliothon reading vlog. However, it is currently the 13th, which is the day before the readathon starts. And that is because I wanted to record me trying the chapters for the Try the Chapter challenge and then tell you guys which book I'm gonna pick. So the three options I have are Between the Shade and the Shadow by Coleman Alexander, which is a review copy I received, A Tale of Two Murders by Heather Redmond, which is an e-arc that I have through NetGalley, and The Blood Within the Stone by T.R. Thompson. The first and the third one are both fantasy, and then the second one is a murder mystery. So we'll see what happens, but yeah, I decided to put those ones on there because I really need to get to some of my review copies and some of my e-arcs, and The Tale of Two Murders comes out this month, I think. Let me check. Yeah, 31st of July it comes out, so I need to get to it at some point. But yes, I'll be trying a chapter from each and then giving you my thoughts and then trying the next chapter and then giving you my thoughts. So I'm gonna go hop up my bed. That was a good sentence. I'm gonna go hop up on my bed and try the first chapter, which will be from Between the Shade and the Shadow. Shadow and the Shade? I never remember which order that one goes in. Between the Shade and the Shadow. So, and I'll be back in a minute. Okay guys, so I just finished my first chapter. Let me turn slightly so you can actually see me. It wasn't actually like the first chapter, it was a prologue. Yeah, it was a prologue. And it was quite interesting. I don't fully understand the world yet, obviously, but we've got like spritlings and they can't go out in the sun. So they've got to bind with a shadow. And she just bound herself with a shadow wolf, and that apparently means something. I don't know what it means because just like the last words was like, well, one of the last parts in this chapter was a wolf her mother obeyed, her shock rising above the collective disbelief of the rest. Do you realize what you have done? Do you have any idea? And then a couple bits later it says, you will bring darkness to the Galesh. She said aloud, you will be the Astra one day. I don't know what that means yet, obviously, but obviously there's something either bad or really good, I don't know, but it's quite interesting. I don't mind the writing. I don't know what the main character's name really is. It's Arias, I don't know, but it's A-H-R-A-I-A. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, it's quite interesting. So that's the first one. It's 10:30. I might leave the others till after. I have a client at 11. I might leave the other two till after my client, because I've got to go tie my dog up, open my gate and get ready for that client. I've also got to change my clothes because they're currently in the dryer. There's my alarm to get ready. Yeah, so I'll be back after I finish with my client and I've read the chapter from The Tale of Two Murders. Okay, so I'm set up and ready, so I'll just start reading the next chapter, and then if my client gets here I'll just stop reading and then come back and read it. So yes, let's get to, so I'll be reading The Tale of Two Murders. There it is, just trying to find it. And all of these are on Kindle, so I don't actually know what page count I'm at because Kindle uses that like lock thing, which I don't actually know what it means, like that LOC, and you turn a page and it goes like up 2 or 3, so I'm not sure exactly about the word count. Where, oh okay, we've got a cast of characters. Charles Dickens. Okay, righto. I don't know if I'll be able to read that just because of how it's set out on the Kindle app. It's a bit confusing. Okay, I'll try and read that. How many is there? There's a fair few actually. Okay, I'll just read through this bit quickly and just see what this is about. Okay, I just finished with my client and I just finished the first chapter of The Tale of Two Murders and I'm hooked already. I'm a big fan of murder mysteries as long as they're written well. So this one is pretty good so far. We've got a young Charles Dickens. I think he said it was 22 and he was at his new partner's bosses. I don't know, he's working for a journalist and he's at their house for dinner with like the family, and there's a very attractive young woman there. Won't go into that. And then they hear screams from the house next door and they start heading over. So we haven't actually got to finding out if someone's being murdered yet, but being the genre of the book, I'm pretty sure I can guess what happened. But yeah, so that's what we're up to at the moment, and there's chapter 2 right there. So that one I really want to continue actually, but we'll have to see. I've got to read the next one yet, so let's get to that. So the next one is The Blood Within the Stone by T.R. Thompson, and this one I actually have on the Kobo app. When I transferred it from my computer, it automatically went onto Kobo, which I'm fine with because I don't particularly like Kindle. I really don't. So anyway, let's open this one up. Oh, it actually gives it to you in pages. Okay, I do like Kobo. It's good. Kobo, if you didn't know, is kind of like Kindle. It's just like another company that makes like e-readers. So yeah, but I used to use Kobo as a subscription for audiobooks, and it is pretty good. It's just I had too many subscriptions and I couldn't afford them all because I had 2 Audibles, a Kobo, and my Scribed account. And out of all of them, Scribed you get the most for your money, so that's why I cancelled Audible and Kobo and just went to Scribed. And then I only go on Audible every now and then if I want like a specific book that Scribed can't get, like Crooked Kingdoms, which is Audible only. Like you can only get it on Audible. Anyway, chapter 1. Okay. I don't like the font. Can I change the font? It's like very cursive. Like never mind. It's like when shit is in like the fancy writing. You know how like there's like one chapter that's like fancy writing and then the rest of it's just normal writing? Can I change the font? Well, it's already set to Georgia, which is not the font that it's in. Okay, we moved it to that one. That'll do. Okay, I'm gonna read the first, I hope this is the first chapter because it just says part 1. But it says it's only 4 pages, so I might be back quicker than I thought. Okay, so that wasn't actually chapter 1. We're on chapter 1 now. But this is like setting the scene, kind of. It's kind of creepy, actually. It's a guard standing at a watchtower trying to like keep an eye on, see if there's anything coming. And then it's like something about a spark. Where is it? Yeah, a scuttering reaches his ears and he turns toward it, but sees nothing. Just the darkness staring back at him, waiting for its moment. The sound sends panic thoughts burning through his mind, opening up possibilities, doorways for the darkness to flow through. And then it says, this is how it always begins. Thoughts become form, fears take on shape. The whirlwind deep within the dark reaches up to the world and finds something to grab hold of. When it finally comes, he has no time to scream. So I'm intrigued, but now I'm actually going to read chapter 1 because I don't think it's fair only reading 4 chapters from 4 pages of this book and then a fair few more in the other ones. Even though I can't actually tell because it's on Kindle and Kindle's hopeless. How come you can't figure out pages, Kindle? I'm confused. How? Why? I don't understand why there's no page count on Kindle. It's confusing. Like, it's not that hard to be like, that's 1 page. You turn it, that's another page. Moving on. Okay, so I just finished the chapter for The Blood Within the Stone, and all 3 of these books are really interesting. This one, so far, like we had the little epilogue thing with the random guard that I'm pretty sure died. Anyway, but then we're following a boy, I don't know how old he is, but he's in this like gang of thieves kind of thing, and he was set this task of stealing a prize off a smith. And he got it, but then he was up on the rooftops getting to wherever he was meant to be going, and a group of older boys ambushed him and took the prize. So it's fairly interesting, and he has like an ability, I don't know if this is the only ability in this world, but he has the ability to read people's minds. So when he was in the smith, he read the mind, knew what the guy was going to do, and then used that to his advantage to get into the other room. So it's really interesting. All 3 of these books are really interesting, and I don't really want to pick one, I just want to read them all. But, yeah, so I don't know which one I'm going to pick. I don't know, let me have, what else is on my TBR? I'm pretty sure I've got all fantasy, so maybe a mystery might be good to break it up, kind of. Because I've got one, two, I know, because I've got another mystery. I've got Cat Among the Pigeons on there, which is an Agatha Christie mystery. And then I've got one mystery, one contemporary, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 fantasies. I don't know, they all really intrigued me. But I do think the murder mystery intrigued me the most. And I do need to read that before the end of July anyway. But depending on how my reading's going, I might be able to read those other two between Biannual Bibliothon and Booktubeathon. Because the only really plans I have is I need to listen to A Closed and Common Orbit by Becky Chambers and then read the sequel, which I got an arc of from NetGalley, and it's due on the 31st of July as well, so I need to read them. That's the only two that I have between the 21st and the 29th that I absolutely need to read, and I do have A Tale of Two Murders on that list as well, which I need to read, obviously. But I might start with A Tale of Two Murders tomorrow, and then those other two I'll read after Biannual Bibliothon is finished, because they're really interesting and I really want to read them. So yeah, that's what I'm choosing for my try a chapter challenge for Biannual Bibliothon. So when you see me next, it'll probably be either late tonight just before Biannual Bibliothon starts, or tomorrow when it started. So yeah, I'll see you then. Hey guys, crappy lighting, I know, but welcome officially to the day one Biannual Bibliothon reading vlog. You did see my try a chapter footage just before, but this is the official start of the readathon day one. So it is, what time is it? 12:15, so it's just past midnight on the 14th, and Biannual Bibliothon has officially started. Right now I am just going to finish off editing the video that I'm currently editing, which is the Tome Topple reading vlog part 4. Had a mind blank just then. But yeah, I'm just going to do one more watch through just to make sure everything's fine, and then export. And then while I'm exporting, I'm going to pick up The Tale of Two Murders by Heather Redman, which is the book that I chose in the Try a Chapter challenge. So that is the first book I'm going to pick up, as I'm really keen to see how that goes, like how that continues. So that'll be the first physical book I pick up. As for audiobook, my phone's about to go dead. The first audiobook that I pick up will probably be, hold on, let me just look. I think I'll go with Circe by Madeline Miller first, just as that one is completely different to the physical book I will be reading, as the physical book was a murder mystery and then Circe is a fantasy. So I think I'll go with that one as my first audiobook, and also it's the biggest, so I can get it out of the road quicker. The Circe audiobook, let me just check the length. Circe is 12 hours and 8 minutes according to Audible, so that will be the first one. I don't actually know if that's the biggest audiobook I have, but it feels like it's the biggest purely because, like, when I've seen Circe in photos, it's like ginormous, even though it's not actually that big in real life. Like, compare like page count, it's not actually that big. Yeah, actually no, the Queen of Blood is actually the biggest one because it is 13 hours. But yes, I will be reading City of Brass. I'll be reading Circe. Sorry, City of Brass is sitting right above the Queen of Blood, so that's why I said that. But yeah, City of Brass, Circe will be the first audiobook I listen to during Biannual Bibliothon. So yeah, right now I'm just going to go and watch that video, and then I'll get straight into The Tale of Two Murders. The reason I'm doing daily reading vlogs is just so you get to see more in depth of my actual like reading and stuff, and not just like hear a daily update about what I've been doing. You'll actually get to see what I've been doing, because otherwise if I do that in my normal weekly reading vlogs, it's just too much footage and there's nothing, yeah. Otherwise the videos will be like over 30 minutes long. So I decided for Biannual Bibliothon, and probably Booktubeathon I'll do it as well, I'll do daily reading vlogs. So yeah, let's get into it. Also, just while I'm doing this, I do have a problem with my wisdom tooth at the moment. On this side, it is pushing against the rest of my teeth, and I have to get it out on Monday. Well, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna have to get it out on Monday. So I'm gonna try and keep talking to a minimum, as it does hurt after a while. So yeah, if you wonder if my voice is funny or anything, I don't know if it actually is. It feels like it's funny, but I don't know if it actually is. But that is probably why. And right now I just got this water out of the tank, and we have a metal tank, and it is like in the middle of winter right now. I don't know what temperature it is, but that water is fucking cold, and it hurts my teeth because cold things hurt really badly. But it's fucking cold right now. I have my heater on, which you can probably hear because it's loud, because I have the fan up really loud. But I'm trying to find my weather app over there. But yeah, you'll probably be able to hear that. That's why I'm sitting here in only like a thin short long sleeve shirt. But it is -1 right now, which is cold for Australia. Well, for outback Queensland, Australia anyway, it is cold. Like down south and Tasmania and Victoria, they get cold, but Queensland doesn't get that cold, and it is freezing right now. So yeah, on to editing.
I remembered AEST scenario. I was thugs dressed up like princes. The rowers were the pick of Knossos' mighty navy, so large the oars looked dainty in their hands. Around them the other sailors moved swiftly, raising a canopy to keep off the sun. At Minos and Pasiphae's wedding, the huddle of mortal. When you left me chasing you, trying to find a place where we can be alone.
Hey guys, so it's, what time is it? 9:30 on day one, obviously, because this is my day one vlog. I have been listening to Circe. I am 10 chapters in and around about 112 pages, I think it was. I looked up the percentage just before, but I'm not loving it, honestly. I think I'm coming to the conclusion that I don't like books that are written as if they're fantasies. Not fantasies, fairy tales. Like, you just get like a brief overview of everything that happens within this person's life. But yeah, I'm not enjoying it. I can't connect with the characters when it's written like that, because you don't actually get like in-depth scenes where you get to know the characters and that type of thing. So I don't know, I just can't get into it. But I'm gonna continue. It's on audiobook, so it'll be easy to finish, but I'm not loving it. I just don't think the fairy tale type books are for me. I just can't connect with the characters. As for The Tale of Two Murders, I'm currently at 21%, and that is around 67 pages according to Bookly. So yeah, I'm doing pretty good so far. I'm enjoying The Tale of Two Murders. It's just basically so far a murder mystery. Like, there isn't an actual like detective or anything involved. It's just like this journalist trying to figure out what's going on, because like something seems fishy. So it's interesting. I'm enjoying it. Yeah. I don't actually know what else to say, but yeah, I'm just gonna go back and read and stop talking because my jaw is hurting. So I'm going. What you doing, possum? Horse. So it's about 1:45 on day one, and I did read a little bit more of The Tale of Two Murders. I'm now at 34%. So I read a little bit more of that, but then I was editing a video that I need. It's like the last one I need to go up this week. So I just finished editing that, and now that one's ready to go up. So yeah, I just wanted to end off this reading vlog because it's the end of day one. And so I've read a fair bit today, even though it was like 2 separate books though, because I've read a total of like, let me check how many pages. You would have seen it on the screen anyway, but I need to know right now to talk about it. And my camera's about to go dead apparently. So I've read 210 pages, and I'm pretty happy that I've read 108 pages of a physical book, considering how I've been in a slump and I haven't been able to physically read. It's been a struggle, so I'm pretty happy with 108 pages. But yeah, right now I'm just going to do a watch through of this video and then get it exporting, and I'll listen to Summer Cersei to try and get some more of that done before I actually go to bed. But you'll see that in tomorrow's video.